Ladies and gentlemen, would you please rise for the entrance of the 2014 University of Saskatchewan graduates?
graduates please turn and face the platform? Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Spring Convocation 2014. Would you please join our vocalist, Katya Hartova, in the singing of O Canada, and then please remain standing for the invocation.
O Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all thy sons command. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true north, strong and free. From far and wide, O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keep our land glorious and free. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
Creator God, giver of every good gift, as we gather here today to celebrate the academic achievements of the graduates of the College of Arts and Science, we take time to reflect and to give thanks. We give thanks for the freedom to live life with joy to the fullest. We give thanks for the gift of life, and we pray that we can respond to the call to be good stewards of the environment, good citizens of our planet, and good friends to each other. We give thanks for the gift of education, for our classmates and our professors, and for the gift of our place of higher learning. Our years at the University of Saskatchewan have challenged us to grow and to learn. May we have the courage to bring the light of knowledge that we have attained to cast out the darkness of this world. We give thanks for our greatest gift, those who have supported us throughout our lives, our families and our friends who encouraged us, believed in us, and were there for us in times of need. We give them our love and our gratitude, those who join us here today and those who couldn't be here but are present in our hearts. Today we acknowledge and celebrate the goals that have been achieved as you students receive your degrees. You have succeeded in your programs, and for that, we are proud of you. This is a time of opportunity. Your lives are ahead of you, so choose new paths, blaze new trails, and set new goals. Let us give thanks for the promise of the future. As we move forward in life, may we have the strength to seek truth and justice in a world that badly needs balance, compassion, and love. As so many in this world struggle for the basic necessities of life, give us courage to emerge as leaders in our global village, to see past our needs to the needs of others and the common good. For all these we give thanks, and we ask for help to use our learning, our gifts, and our talents to make our community, and indeed our world, a better place to be. God be with us today and always. Amen.
Will you please be seated? Once again, graduands and distinguished guests, welcome. I am Elizabeth Williamson. I am the University Secretary, and I have the honor of introducing to you the members of the platform party that you see before you. So beginning with the front row, on my left and your right, Russell Eisinger, Registrar and Director of Student Services. Patty McDougall, Vice Provost, Teaching and Learning. Peter Bonham-Smith, Vice Dean, College of Arts and Science. Gordon Desbrizet, Associate Dean, College of Arts and Science. Christina Bidwell, Associate Dean, College of Arts and Science. Bob Badger, Traditional Knowledge Keeper. President Gordon Barnhart. Chancellor Blaine Favel. Ross King, recipient this morning of an Honorary Doctor of Letters degree. David Parkinson, Vice Dean, College of Arts and Science. Linda McMullen, Vice Dean, College of Arts and Science. Peter Stoichev, Dean, College of Arts and Science. Adam Baxter Jones, Dean, College of Graduate Studies and Research. In the second row, our orators, Kathleen James Cavan, Geraldine Baltzer, Wendy Klingenberg, and Alec Aiken. Richard Michelenko, Senator. Jim Pulfer, Senator. Dana Carrier, Graduate Students Association. Max Feindig, President, University of Saskatchewan Students' Union. Sherry Spooner, Director, Center for Continuing and Distance Education. Carl Still, Dean, St. Thomas More College. Terrence Downey, President, St. Thomas More College. Daryl McLaughlin, Associate Dean, St. Thomas More College. Brian Harvey, President, University of Saskatchewan Retirees Association. Judy Bezowetsky, University of Saskatchewan Alumni Association. Michael McLean, University Chaplain. And behind them, and I would ask them to stand, members of the faculty of the University of Saskatchewan. Would you please join me in expressing to all of these faculty, administration, and members of our governing bodies our thanks for the work they have done by supporting, teaching, and encouraging our graduates. We acknowledge the traditional territory of Treaty 6, on which we have gathered for this event. Please stand as you are able for the honor song. Please be seated.
Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of the Senate, I present to you Ross King. The second in a family of 7 children, Ross King was born in Estevan and raised in North Portal, Saskatchewan. The Kings were and are a family with particular interest in and care for books, diaries, letters, documents. Ross has said that he grew up reading, especially at the libraries in a series of schools, from North Portal to Beanfate to Estevan. He studied at the University of Regina, where he completed the BA Honours and MA in English. Recently, returning to the University of Regina, where he received an honorary doctorate, he took the opportunity to declare his gratitude to his alma mater for opening his eyes to the wider world. After his MA, Ross King proceeded to York University, where he took the PhD, discovering in his research how writers, usually considered dissimilar, like Alexander Pope, William Wordsworth, use analogy to reinterpret society. Completing a postdoctoral fellowship at University College London, Ross made the momentous decision to embark on a writing life. In the next few years, his novels Domino and Ex Libris were published. The knowledge and skills gained through scholarly research fed into these richly textured fictional works. With the start of the 21st century, Ross King took another professional leap, this time into writing art history and biography. The first product of this departure was that magnificent, short, amazingly insightful study, Brunelleschi's Dome. Michelangelo and the Pope's Ceiling followed 2 years later. It might have seemed that the Italian Renaissance would become the special ground of Ross's research and writing, but he has also ventured far from that territory with outstanding studies of Impressionism and Canada's Group of 7. It is turning out to be an extraordinarily productive and widely hailed career, one that recently produced a triumphant return to the Italian Renaissance in Leonardo and the Last Supper. Ross King received his second Governor General's Award for Nonfiction for this book, his first having been for The Judgment of Paris, which was hailed as a tour de force of complex narrative. King's study of Leonardo's Last Supper has won similar praise for its narrative flair, illuminating detail, and the sheer humanity with which its characters are depicted. Ross King has said that he is suspicious of the myths that gather around famous artists and works of art. Readers worldwide turn repeatedly to his work to see beyond such myths and discover new perspectives and insights. With this writer's craft and sensibility, the worlds of engineering, mathematics, politics, architecture, commerce, and art illuminate each other as parts of a newly knowable, accessible world. Ross King has been called a Renaissance man of the 21st century, and it is a phrase that has very much to recommend it. Eminent Chancellor, I present Ross King and ask that you will confer on him the degree of Doctor of Letters, honoris causa.
Mr. King, by virtue of the authority vested in me by the legislature of the province, and with the consent of the Senate of this university, I admit you to the degree of Doctors of Letters, honoris causa, and invest you with all the powers, rights, and privileges pertaining thereto. Congratulations.
Thank you very much, Eminent Chancellor, Professor Parkinson, President Barnhart, distinguished faculty and guests, proud parents and grandparents, and most importantly, class of 2014. Good morning and congratulations, and thank you for allowing me to share your day with you. The immigration officer at Pearson International Airport leaned forward and eyed me very suspiciously. "What do you do?" he said. "I'm a writer," I declared. "Just that?" he asked incredulously. I wasn't sure whether he was A, skeptical that it was humanly possible to make a living as a writer, B, impressed that I wrote full-time and didn't have to siphon my energies away from my art by taking demeaning part-time jobs, or C, contemptuous of what he saw as a lazy amateur who didn't have a proper job. Whatever the case, I suspect it was the third, he let me back into the country, and I have to admit that I am just a writer. I've never had what might be called a real job, that is one for which you undergo a job interview, vanquish the other candidates, and then earn a paycheck, though it wasn't, as I'll describe in a couple of minutes, for lack of trying. And in fact, I made numerous unsuccessful job applications, one coincidentally here at the U of S over 20 years ago. But as I said when I was here last autumn giving a talk, I bear no grudges against the U of S or anyone else because of the fact that if I did bear grudges, I would be burdened by the weight of them at this point in my life. And so I'm happily over it. But I therefore do feel a little bit of an imposter when it comes to handing out advice to young people, especially career advice, and especially career advice to sophisticated, motivated, goal-oriented people like yourselves. Most of you are members of what social scientists call Generation Y, the demographic born between 1980 and 2000, who are sometimes called the millennials, which sounds to me like a race of superheroes or the next Pixar movie or something like that. But according to these social scientists who are studying you as we speak, you millennials are extremely ambitious, you're conscientious, you're the most educated and tech-savvy generation in the history of the planet, and you therefore have, not surprisingly, high expectations for your careers. You possess what one scientist has called Uber drive as far as careers are concerned. I, on the other hand, have not had a career in the traditional sense. Professor Parkinson's introduction was very kind in pointing out I made the momentous decision to become a writer because of lack of other opportunities. I haven't had a career in the sense that the Oxford English Dictionary defines it, i.e. an occupation undertaken for a significant period of a person's life with opportunities for progress, as in he has enjoyed a long and distinguished career in the diplomatic service. The immigration guy at Pearson, incidentally, clearly didn't regard writing as a valid career. Instead, my career at first, after I graduated, was not a noun so much as a verb, because the verb career, according to the Oxford English Dictionary, means to, quote, move swiftly and in an uncontrolled fashion, as in he lost control and careered over the edge of the cliff. And apparently the verb career comes from the Latin word for chariot, and I think careering in some ways describes the inevitable progress we make early in our careers when we're trying to find our way in the world, our way in the business world, our way in the arts world, whatever we've chosen, that we're a kind of badly driven chariot that is careering haphazardly along the road without necessarily a true map or itinerary, and with cliff edges sometimes looming, excuse me, perilously near. However, it wasn't that I didn't exactly have Uber drive when I was your age and a little older when I graduated with a PhD. If you woke me up when I was 14, 15, 16 years old and asked me, and shone a flashlight in my face, secret policeman-like, and asked me what I wanted to do with my life, I would have said that I wanted to be a writer. But I also knew that there weren't many 14, 15, 16-year-old writers, and that therefore I had to find something else to do with my life for a decade or so. And what then transpired is that I spent 14 years in university, during which time my ambition of becoming a writer gradually morphed into the ambition, which I definitely did not have when I was 15, of becoming a distinguished professor of English at a university. However, I think I realized partway through my dissertation, that this was going to be a difficult path to follow. And I went to a careers counselor at York University at one point when I was in the midst of angst and crisis about what I was going to do with my life. And so I asked what my career prospects might be when I graduated with my PhD triumphantly in hand, only to have to listen for about 20 minutes as the careers counselor tried to persuade me to drop out of graduate school. And sadly, he might have had a point, because when I finished my PhD in the early 1990s, I was told that my odds of getting a tenure stream position in the humanities were 1 in 90, which is a very off-putting statistic. But even more sadly, though, when I asked the guidance counselor what kind of job prospects I did have, the silence was deafening. And it was at this point that I began making some of those unsuccessful job applications. So it goes without saying that life and careers don't go according to plan. You might have an itinerary or a plan, but life gets in the way. Obstacles appear in the road, the chariot swerves to avoid them, and the course rapidly changes for better or worse, depending on how we respond to it. One of the people that I've written about, Niccolo Machiavelli, writes at length about how he regards fortune, capital F fortune, which he calls fortuna, as a kind of enemy that needs to be conquered or tamed or brought under some kind of control. However, it struck me as I was reading it, and I hasten to say I didn't live like Machiavelli in the brutal early 16th century, but it struck me that fortune was not necessarily an enemy, and that bad fortune or uncertainty can be the foundation for hope and opportunity, and not looming disaster and imminent despair. And last year I gave a lecture here in Saskatoon when I talked about luck and how etymologically the word luck is related to happiness. Most European languages, from ancient Greek to Germanic and Irish, have a word for happy that at first meant lucky. And so luck is a kind of precondition, a necessary but not sufficient condition for happiness. But of course, the good news in this is that we can make our own luck, as Machiavelli himself recognized when he said that you have to grasp opportunity by the forelock, and that fortune favors the brave. Because the word luck, to go back to an etymology again, derives from an Anglo-Saxon word meaning to catch. And it therefore signifies something that is caught, or something that you can catch, that you can reach out and grab hold of. And it's in this context, finally, that I want to look at one last word and its etymology, which is very appropriate to all of you here today, and that is success. Because the success comes from the Latin word succedere, which for the ancient Romans meant to advance, to climb, to march forward, or even to invade, which is how Julius Caesar uses it to describe the movements of his troops in Gaul. And so success for the ancient Romans then was literally defined by the action of putting one boot in front of the other, of ascending the heights or entering enemy territory. And I think they were onto something with this, because the secret to success is a forward movement. There's nothing particularly magical or mysterious about achieving it. It's simply a matter of keeping on moving forward, of keeping the chariot going, no matter how lost and uncontrolled it might sometimes appear to be. But of course, this isn't something I have to tell you here in the front rows. The class of 2014, of all people, I don't need to tell you about forward movement and perseverance, because you are, after all, the millennials, the race of superheroes, and this is exactly what you've been doing for the past 4 years, or in some cases, for some of you who've earned PhDs, for even longer than that. The hard work, the sacrifices, the part-time jobs, the dinners that came from vending machines, the late nights, and maybe in 1 or 2 cases, even the early mornings. And now finally the relief, and I hope the sense of accomplishment, a tremendous feeling of accomplishment at what you've achieved during those years. So I want to congratulate you on your great success, and I know that you'll continue to learn and to work and to succeed. And thank you once again for allowing me the honor and privilege of sharing your day with you. And I wish all of you all sorts of luck and happiness and success in the future. Thank you.
Eminent Chancellor and platform guests, graduates, and distinguished guests, parents, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. My name is Gordon Barnhart, and I'm the interim president and vice chancellor of the University of Saskatchewan. And it's my pleasure to be here with you today on this very important milestone for the College of Arts and Science and the Centre for Continuing and Distance Education. Receiving a degree is a culmination of a lot of work, a lot of studying, late papers perhaps, or exams that you have to write. But all of that is past now, and you can sit back and relax with a degree in hand in a moment and take great pride in knowing that you spent that time wisely. I think as well, I remember my university years as a time to form new and really good friendships. Many of the friends I have today were friends that I made when I was your age, starting university or finishing my first degree. And I hope when you have this degree in hand, and perhaps mount it on the wall in where you're living, I hope it will remind you of your times at the University of Saskatchewan. I hope those are pleasant memories. And remember the steps that it took for you to get to this stage today. It's not luck that you're here, it's you've worked hard, you've earned it. I hope that you remember your first step on campus right through to the last steps that you're taking today to receive your degree. I remember the first time when I came here as an undergraduate to Saskatoon, and I came from small town Saskatchewan, a small town of Saltcoats. And I had never been, well, I'd been to Saskatoon once, and I thought of it as a huge city, and it was a huge learning experience for me, and actually I was scared. I knew of high school people that had preceded me going through high school. I looked up to them as being very, very intelligent people. And some of them convocated or graduated at Thanksgiving or Christmas in the first year. And I thought, it must be nearly impossible. They were so smart, and now they have left university already. I didn't realize that they had perhaps done quite a bit of partying in the meantime, and that was the reason for their lack of success at university. The education, though, that I received at the U of S has led me on a wonderful journey, and I'm sure it's going to be the same for you. I went from being a student at the University of Saskatchewan to now being the president of the university. This is my 8th career, and I was thinking of this as Dr. King was talking, and he being only a writer and not having other careers. I'm a writer in the sense that I've published 4 books, but I've never called myself a writer because my income from that is averaging about $50 a year. So, but I've had 8 different careers. I've enjoyed each one of them. That's been a wonderful journey. But if you look at my resume, I'm sure you will say, man, this guy can't hold a job. He seems to just keep moving. So my point, though, is that you never know where your education is going to lead you. Use your education, take advantage of it, make sure that you cherish what you have, but keep your mind open for the new opportunities that come along. And sometimes you might say, oh, I can't do that, but if other people believe in you, then grasp it and do it. You will be surprised where it will lead you. And so I hope that when you were at university, you were inspired, and those challenges that you faced, that paper or that exam that you thought was going to be absolutely impossible, I think it has made you stronger. So cherish that. And you know, life will have various twists and turns, but you will discover new things, and you will discover that you are strong and that you can conquer those challenges. I hope as well that when you were at university, you discovered your passion. When I started at university, I started in one area and I ended up in a totally different area, and I became a historian. In high school, I never would have believed or imagined that I'd be a historian. And so perhaps that's the same for you, and perhaps now you say, well, I have this degree, it's all established, but you will continue to learn. As long as you follow your passion, you will survive, you will succeed. And so here today, as you're celebrating your degree, I hope you take it as a time of reflection and cherish what you've learned. And my sincerest congratulations to all of you. This is a great accomplishment, but I want to warn you, you're not done. You will, I hope, continue to learn for the rest of your life. Perhaps more degrees, more formal education, perhaps in a job, but even no matter what you're doing, you are going to find that you're learning new things. And we here at the university have prepared you to be flexible, to adapt, to change. We hope that we have taught you to become critical thinkers, to work independently and yet be able to work with a group, to examine problems and to find solutions. I think the most important thing, though, that we've taught you is the importance of continuing learning, to continue to look for new solutions to new information. And I hope that you've also discovered that great capacity within you to find new ways to solve those problems. But your education will continue, I hope, through the rest of your life, and that you will fondly look back at the University of Saskatchewan as some of the best years of your life. And I want you to remember that you're always welcome on campus. Come back and see us. You are now our newest ambassadors to the university, and your success will build on the reputation of the University of Saskatchewan. We share in your pride as you proceed forward in your careers, and we will follow that because your success reflects positively on the University of Saskatchewan as well. And we, as the university, will continue to flourish. We will have great pride in what we're doing, and I hope that you will share that pride with us as you go and talk to others about your time at the University of Saskatchewan. There are now over 141,000 graduates from the University of Saskatchewan around the world, and it is amazing to see what they have been accomplishing, their contributions to the world. And as you are building in your success, this will also build the reputation of the University of Saskatchewan. For the graduates of the College of Arts and Science, I think your experience has been unique. The college was established in 1908, and it continues to be the largest college on the University of Saskatchewan campus. When the college was first established, there were 70 students, 70 in total, and they were offered in the Drinkle building, which is downtown Saskatoon. Bear in mind that the campus yet wasn't built. And the Edmund Oliver was the person who delivered the first lecture, and he said that there was an escalator in the building, and he said that was very good. It promoted higher learning. And so now there are more than 8,000 students in the College of Arts and Science. It's a thriving college, and you could be proud. With more than 45% of the total student population attending in 60 different subject areas, and your experience has included mixing and mingling with interests, ideas, and identities. What a great opportunity you've had. The opportunities are available to you as you graduate from the College of Arts and Science. They're immeasurable. You are backed by a rigorous, well-rounded education. You've had the opportunity to learn from internationally renowned professors. Consider one example of Jim Miller from the Department of History, who just this year became the second person ever in the province to win the Killam Prize, one of our nation's top academic awards. Your college is one of a few in Canada to combine the natural, social sciences with humanities and the fine arts, often in an interdisciplinary way of people working together. That integrated approach provides students with an invaluable, broad, and in-depth perspective, and that'll enhance your focus on those individual disciplines. Those of you receiving certificates from the Center for Continuing and Distance Education epitomize lifelong learning, the power of language. You're also part of the university's proud heritage of bringing its resources to rural and urban communities. Using a variety of delivery methods to suit learning styles and circumstances, the Center for Continuing and Distance Education serves those who are unable to attend campus or international students, helping people to learn English language skills. From children's programs, art, leadership, training, educational travel, the Center proudly brings the university right to the people of Saskatchewan. So in conclusion, all of the graduates here today, you can be proud of your degree, you can be proud of the history of this university. And my final word is to all of those people that are sitting behind the graduates, the family and the friends that are here with you today to celebrate. I think we owe all of you a great debt of gratitude for your support, for paying tuition as well. And we very much appreciate you being here today. And I want to now ask the graduates one last favor, if I might. Would you rise and would you face that way towards your family and friends? And let's give your family and friends a round of applause of thanks for their support and their love. The graduates may turn and face the stage again, please, and you may be seated. Thank you very much, everyone, for coming today to celebrate with us these very proud graduates of the University of Saskatchewan. Thank you very much.
Eminent Chancellor, Mr. President, members of the University Senate and Board, I present to you the petition of the Council of this university that the candidates to be named, having fulfilled all the requirements of the bylaws, may, with your permission, be admitted to the degrees and certificates to which they are entitled.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the legislature of this province, and with consent of the council of this university, I consent to admit you to the degrees and certificates to which you are entitled, and to invest you with all the powers, rights, and privileges pertaining thereto.
Would the graduands in the front row please rise and come to the platform? Graduands, as you make your way forward, I'll just let you know how the conferring of degrees will unfold. As you enter the stage, please stop and face the audience, as the hood will be put over your shoulders. Once you've been hooded, proceed to the first podium where the orator will present each of you by name. Once your name has been announced, proceed to shake the Chancellor's hand, and the Chancellor then tells you that you have been admitted to the Convocation of the University of Saskatchewan. You will then continue across the platform to be greeted by your Dean or Associate Dean of the College and the President, and to receive your parchment from them. As you go down the steps, you will be welcomed as new members of the University of Saskatchewan Alumni Association by a representative of the association.
Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of the faculty of the Centre for Continuing and Distance Education, I present to you these scholars and ask that you will confer on them the Certificate in Teaching English as a Second Language. I present to you Janelle Garchinsky. Kusam Lata Kurana. Cynthia Jane Seidel. Tareem Zafar. Please join me in congratulating the recipients of the Certificate in Teaching English as a Second Language. Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of the faculty of the Centre for Continuing and Distance Education, I present to you these scholars and ask that you will confer on them the Certificate in Adult and Continuing Distance Education. I present to you Sherry Lee Hull-Stroikens. Elizabeth Ann Mansui. Kathleen Rose Namath. Please join me in congratulating the recipients of the Certificate in Adult and Continuing Distance Education. Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of the faculty of the Centre for Continuing and Distance Education, I present to you these scholars and ask that you will confer on them the Certificate in English for academic purposes. I present to you Luisa Paulina Cholanga Martinez. Please join me in congratulating the recipients of the Certificate in English for academic purposes. Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of the faculty of the College of Arts and Science, I present to you these scholars and ask that you will confer on them the degree of Bachelor of Arts 3-year. I present to you Jacqueline Page Angus. Kurt Jacob Bergsma. Alicia May Blakely, with distinction. Kevin Campbell, with great distinction. John Adam Cassie. Rebecca Kelly Chesley. Russell Lloyd Getzlaff. Samantha Allison Gordon. Megan Lynn Hesselwood. Cole William Hogan. Ashley Ray Kasuniak. Jacqueline Andrea Kroshinsky. Hillary Marie Lemon, with great distinction. Thomas Marcel Joseph Levesque, with distinction. Chiaki Maeda. Kendall Ann Marr, with distinction. Kaylee Jolynn Moorhead, with great distinction. Sarah Elise Patrick, with distinction. Samantha Loren Robinson, with great distinction. Nicholas Reed Rohachuk. Yasmin Santos. Damie Ann Christine Schwartz. Brittany Lorraine Thirette. Jennifer Audrey Maria Warren. Logan Paul Wilk. Lauren Kelsey Weatherspoon. Please join me in congratulating the recipients of the degree of Bachelor of Arts 3-year.
Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of the faculty of the College of Arts and Science, I present to you these scholars and ask that you will confer on them the degree of Bachelor of Arts 4-year. I present to you Adijat Olumbunme Adekunle with distinction. Laura Autumn Jade Andries with distinction. Tessa Marie Baker with great distinction. Robin James Basiov. Jared Richard Berry with distinction. Sean Malone Cabana Boucher. Sarah Jeanne Brent with distinction. Rochelle Amanda Brody with great distinction. Pachaya Butsarakam with distinction. Thank you. Nicole Cotterill. Leisha Marie Cowan. Julia Catherine Crook Devitt with great distinction. Brittany Joelle Dawn Iwanchuk with distinction. Rebecca Cheyenne Ford. Leah Gerhardt. Kirsten Gouda with distinction. Jill Michelle Harland with distinction. Andrew Terrence Hartman. Mark Ross Holt. Stephen Istifo. Evan Jameson. Kimberly Jade Claiborne. Drew Alexis Kewen with distinction. Tammy Robin Lazaroff with distinction. Allison Hillary Lawrence with great distinction. Thank you. Jennifer Elizabeth Main Prize with great distinction. Tessa Mannix. Thank you. Nathan Chad Martin with distinction. Natalia Linster Mason. Tamara Rebecca Lee Matthews. Danielle Laura McDonald. Candace Ray Michelenko, with great distinction. Fatima Maimuna Mutalib. Allison Page Newdorf, with distinction. Alexandra Marjorie Rose Newman, with great distinction. Anna Grace Nissen, with great distinction. Alida Miraki Oberholzer, with distinction. Chibeze Philomena Ujoku. Lindsay Marie Ostuk. Thank you. Megan Lynn Palmer. Bruce Parker, with great distinction. Juliana Gabrielle Paul. Ashley Jean Pierce, with great distinction. Laurel Marie Perrin. James Pye. Jalil Rahman Ramani. Jessica Bailey Redicop. Chelsea Linnea Roberts, with distinction. Justin Maxim Kine Roller. Amy Michelle St. Pierre, with distinction. Maria Sarcauga, with distinction. Thank you. Amber Marie Slosher. Alicia Dawn Sirhan. Owen Yonyuk Sun, with great distinction. Maria Lynn Sunias Ali. Devin Sean Tide. Brittany Brianne Turner. Hannah Lee Volk with distinction. April Dawn Watson. Pauline Whitehead. Linnea Lauren Wilner. Sarah Young with great distinction. Please join me in congratulating the recipients of the degree of Bachelor of Arts, 4-year.
Thanks, Wendy. Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of the faculty of the College of Arts and Science, I present to you these scholars and ask that you will confer on them the degree of Bachelor of Arts honors. I present to you Connor Grant Adley. Thanks, sir. James Duncan Aston. Leah Christine Beach. Caitlin Michelle Blackburn. Chelsea Maya Clark. Travis John Cummings. Nathan Anthony Cupid. Pamela Lynn Deagle. Mark David Dirksen. Kate Diane Dufour. Alexander Jonathan Fawerda. Curtis J. Fisher. Maya Katerina Gibb with high honors. Carrie Lorena Gibbons with honors. Congratulations. Paul Martin Simon Glazebrook with honors. Congratulations, sir. Riley Marcus Hammond with high honors. Congratulations. Samantha K. Hoffner with high honors. Stacy Lee Huckluck with high honors. Melanie Brianna Kutzer with high honors. Sharon Grace Kaira with honors. Congratulations, sir. Andrew Keith with high honors. Merritt Harry Koshtag with high honors. Emily Joyce Lafreniere with honors. Devin Peter Lawson with honors. Michael Christian LeBlanc with high honors. Hajira Malik with honors. Erica Ann Morrill with honors. Isla Jane Main Prize Redhead with high honors. Amanda Maria Sampson with high honors. Brenda Lynn Schur with honors. Jennifer Rakaya Sedgwick with high honors. Colleen Ann Janine Smith with high honors. Mitchell Jordan Smith with high honors. Larissa Tinney Snyder with high honors. Natalie Rosemarie Salud with high honors. Haley Olivia Samarie with high honors. Paula Catherine Streckler with high honors. Michelle Christine Thompson with high honors. Henry Umesi with high honors. Sorry, with honors, I apologize. Jessica Louise Zagrodny with high honors. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in congratulating the recipients of the degree of Bachelor of Arts honors. Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of the faculty of the College of Arts and Science, I present to you these scholars and ask that you will confer on them the degree of Bachelor of Science 3-year. I present to you Kristen Lynn Britton. Caitlin Jean Dicer. Michael James Grieve. Brian William Grossleg with great distinction. Sharissa Dawn Irvin. Hillary Doreen Yaholitsky. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in congratulating the recipients of the degree of Bachelor of Science, 3-year.
Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of the faculty of the College of Arts and Science, I present to you these scholars and ask that you will confer on them the degree of Bachelor of Science, 4-year. I present to you Jason Thomas Bowie with distinction. Jenny Chu. Ryan Michael Cooney. Sonia Alexis Dorcas. Anne Catherine Fetch, with great distinction. Kayla Dawn Gertson, with distinction. Chad Russell Haberstock. Brooke Harold Heisler, with distinction. Raylyn Marie Louise Jensen. Nigel William Jurgens. Fatima Kamopur Ansari. Tyler Joel Lemke. Jin Lin, with distinction. Lyndon Brock Matthijs. Mary Jo Joaquin Pahota. Brett Justin Richter, with great distinction. Jonathan Eldred Stewart. Gao Su, with distinction. Matthew Thomas Focht, with distinction. Jeff Robert Hua. Fan Yu Jan. Minkai Chu. Please join me in congratulating the recipients of the degree of Bachelor of Science, 4-year. Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of the faculty of the College of Arts and Science, I present to you these scholars and ask that you will confer on them the degree of Bachelor of Science, Honours. I present to you Riley Dillon Brand, with Honours. Miles Rimmer Buckwalt, with Honours. Cale Allen Colville, with High Honours. Vanessa Elizabeth Cowan, with high honors. Nicole Karen Shimmers, with high honors. Raquel Marie Dimmick, with honors. Chelsea Lynn Ekstrand, with high honors. Joseph Stefan Aramundi, with high honors. Danielle Andre Gagnon, with honors. David John Gebhardt, with honors. Danielle Gomez, with high honors. Tyler Curtis Hann, with honors. Allison Carling Hill, with honors. Bradley Allen Johnson, with honors. Tyler Alfred Morehart, with high honors. Nicole Helen Wanda Nagy, with honors. Masaru Nakajima, with high honors. Danielle Renee Penrod, with honors. Hilary Marlis Prodale, with honors. Curtis Singer, with honors. Matthew Frank Donovel Shannon, with high honors. Daniel William Stasiuk, with high honors. Eliane Wendelana Stoffel, with high honors. Joanne Elizabeth Traves, with high honors. Ivan Sergeyevich Vendrov, with high honors. Hoi Nam Vin, with high honors. Jiang Wang, with honors. Please join me in congratulating the recipients of the degree of Bachelor of Science honors. Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of the faculty of the College of Arts and Science, I present to you these scholars and ask that you will confer on them the degree of Bachelor of Fine Arts. I present to you Caitlin Helen Grace Balderston, with distinction. Samantha Catherine Braun, with great distinction. Leslie Marie Kirpin, with distinction. Taylor Marie Moyson, with distinction. Jessica Page Sukkot, with distinction. Please join me in congratulating the recipients of the degree of Bachelor of Fine Arts. Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of the faculty of the College of Arts and Science, I present to you these scholars and ask that you will confer on them the degree of Bachelor of Music honors. I present to you Zachary John Colenso Carter with honors and distinction. Jared Robert Tazy with honors and great distinction. Please join me in congratulating the recipients of the degree of Bachelor of Music honors. Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of the faculty of the College of Graduate Studies and Research, I present to you these scholars from the College of Arts and Science and ask that you will confer on them the degree of Master of Arts. I present to you Cyprian Frederick Bola, Christopher John Frederick Ray, Mark Jacob Stobie, Leslie Christine Weeb, please join me in congratulating the recipients of the degree of Master of Arts. Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of the faculty of the College of Graduate Studies and Research, I present to you these scholars and ask that you will confer on them the degree of Master of Northern Governance and Development. I present to you Marie Campo, Sylvia Patricia Harris, Josephine Marie McKay, Lorianne Peters Whiteman, Deborah Lynn Ross, Thomas John Shushitsky, please join me in congratulating the recipients of the degree of Master of Northern Governance and Development. Eminent Chancellor, On behalf of the faculty of the College of Graduate Studies and Research, I present to you these scholars from the College of Arts and Science and ask that you will confer on them the degree of Master of Science. I present to you Hashim Abdelwahab Al-Adhami, AKM Rashiduchamin Chaudhry, Lindsay Victoria Goodwin, Mohammed Nazmul Hassan, Muhammad Mahbub Hussain, Mohammed Asif Ashraf Khan, Lala Muradi, Mohammed Muris, Shan Chao, Michelle Nicole Ravoy, Sarah Noel Todderin, Dong Shun, please join me in congratulating the recipients of the degree of Master of Science.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is my privilege at this time to present our PhD graduates. It is the custom at the University of Saskatchewan for our PhD graduates, once they have been admitted to their degrees, to be met by their supervisors and escorted to join the platform party in a symbolic welcome to a global community of scholars. Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of the faculty of the College of Graduate Studies and Research, I present to you these scholars and ask that you will confer on them the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. I present to you Teek Dagan Boyko. Congratulations. Erin Yvonne Fenton. Andrew Richard Hatla. Levitt Inchi. Michael David Kirkpatrick. Robin Thomas Clave. Jai Hyuk Kwan. Jeffrey Joseph Letourneau. David Ian Muir. Scott Michael Rosendahl. Megan Tiffany Sharp. Julia Skopfin. Justina Nightingale Sutton. Heather Michelle Stanley. King-Xian Yan. You beat me to the punch. Please join me in congratulating the recipients of the degree of Doctor of Philosophy.
Eminent Chancellor, in the name of the faculties, I ask you to grant the degrees and certificates in absentia to those students who have met the requirements to graduate but were not able to be present today.
At the request of the faculties, At the request of the faculties, I authorize these degrees and certificates to be granted. Thank you.
Eminent Chancellor, President Barnhart, platform guests, ladies and gentlemen, and congratulations, graduates. It's my honor to present to you the certificate Teaching English as a Second Language Distinguished Graduate for the spring of 2014, Daphne Dubois. Daphne's interests in languages and cultures stems from being a member of the French community in Saskatchewan, trying to fit into the dominant linguistic and cultural community while cherishing and nurturing her cultural background. As Canada and Saskatchewan are becoming significantly more culturally diverse, she knew her experiences would help her better serve our multicultural communities, especially through language education. After obtaining a BA French in 2012 from the U of S, Daphne traveled to Chile to learn a third language, broaden her horizons, and confirm her vocation for teaching. As she obtained English teaching positions for in-work professionals in several multinational companies in Chile, she sought a distance-delivered program that would provide formal education and qualification in the field of teaching English as a second language. This means she could work abroad, she could work in Canada. The CERTESL program, Certificate in Teaching English as a Second Language program, met those needs. She completed her entire certificate program through distance education classes while working in Chile, and obtained an average that was among the highest we've seen in this program, which has been running for over 20 years. Her future plans are to pursue a master's degree in business administration through distance education in order to extend her knowledge and skills in teaching English as a second language in the field of human resources. Congratulations, Daphne.
Eminent Chancellor, President Barnhart, platform guests, graduates, family, friends, it's my great privilege to be the Dean of the College of Arts and Science and to be able to present 2 awards to our outstanding graduates this morning. 3 more will be presented this afternoon. It's also a great privilege to be able to work with the outstanding faculty who are on the stage behind me, who have taught many of these students. The first award that I am going to present is the 2014 Film Society Prize, and it is awarded annually at Spring Convocation to the most distinguished graduate in a degree in the fine arts. which includes art and art history, music, or drama. President Barnhart was mentioning that the College of Arts and Science is unique in the country because it spans so many disciplines, from the fine arts through the humanities and social sciences to the sciences. The second prize I'll be awarding this morning is in the sciences. This year's recipient of the 2014 Film Society Prize for the most distinguished graduate in a degree in the fine arts is Chantal Stuveen. I know she is not here this morning, but I wanted to read out her bio for you so you get a sense of how extraordinary she is. Chantal started attending the College of Arts and Science in 2004. She observed that while my time at the U of S has been extended, it has also been extensive. Indeed, she pursued an educational journey that blended academics and practical experience. Chantal studied part and full-time and took online courses. A keen traveler, she also participated in study abroad. One of the many benefits of her approach was gaining firsthand knowledge of my chosen field, art history. Chantal took courses in art history from distinguished institutes in Amsterdam and London, as well as courses in German, Dutch, and Swedish, which fostered her desire for international fluency. During breaks in her studies, she was gainfully employed, giving her, as she said, a broad source of knowledge. A highlight was her recent employment at the prestigious Victoria and Albert Museum in London. Throughout her academic career, Chantal has maintained a stellar average, earned her the respect of her instructors. One commented, Chantal is undoubtedly the best student I have taught, a true scholar who will without doubt be a high flyer in her chosen field of study. For her part, Chantal cites as key to her success the eager faculty who encouraged exploration outside the classroom, as well as a supportive department and university who offered innovative options for study. Chantal has also volunteered with the Saskatoon Food Bank, performed as a dancer with the German Pavilion for the Saskatoon Folk Fest, and served as their 2010 ambassador. Chantal's future plans include pursuit of a 2-year research master's in visual culture at Lund University in Sweden. Eminent Chancellor, I am pleased to present Chantal Stuveen as this year's winner of the University of Saskatchewan Film Society Prize for the most distinguished graduate in the fine arts. And the other award that I want to present this morning is the 2014 Earl of Bessborough Prize in Science that goes to Ivan Vendrov. Could he join me on stage, please? The Earl of Bessborough Prize in Science was donated by the Right Honourable Earl of Bessborough to commemorate the name of his father, the former Governor-General of Canada. It is awarded annually at the Spring Convocation to the most distinguished graduate in the sciences. This year's recipient is Ivan Vendrov, who graduates today with a Bachelor of Science double honors degree with high honors in computer science and high honors in mathematics. And you'll be seeing him in another minute or two to win another prestigious award. Ivan arrived in the College of Arts and Science in 2010. Almost immediately, he distinguished himself academically by winning numerous academic awards, including the Miller Undergraduate Scholarship, the ISM Scholarship, Shell Canada Scholarship, and the John Spencer Middleton Undergraduate Scholarship. In addition to an appreciation of the challenges posed by abstract thinking, Ivan recalls that as far back as I can remember, reading has been the most important part of my life and my biggest pleasure. An avid reader of diverse genres, Ivan feels that the love of reading is synonymous with the love of learning. Ivan also credits the college's interdisciplinarity as a gateway to enlightenment in other disciplines. A relationship of mutual respect with faculty characterizes Ivan's undergraduate career. He fondly remembers the series of amazing professors and coming to a professor's office with a question, emerging 2 hours later full of excitement, new ideas, and new directions to pursue. Indeed, one of his instructors admired Ivan's ability to pose foreshadowing questions. Ivan's immediate plans after graduation include master's studies in artificial intelligence at the University of Toronto. He hopes to further unleash technology's positive potential. Eminent Chancellor, I am pleased to present Ivan Vendrov as the 2014 winner of the Earl of Bessborough Prize in Science. Ivan, and we're getting our picture taken over here. Congratulations.
Eminent Chancellor, it is my privilege as Dean to present Convocation Awards today on behalf of St. Thomas More College. The Right Reverend Monsignor Miroslav Kolodi Memorial Academic Prize is awarded annually to a graduating third or fourth year St. Thomas More College student with the highest overall cumulative average. It is my pleasure to present the prize to Maya Gibb, who graduates today with a Bachelor of Arts in Psychology with high honors. Maya embodies the ethos of a liberal arts education devoted both to academic excellence and service to others. She has received numerous awards for academic achievement, including the Evelyn Burkett Scholarship, and has been twice recognized as the top psychology student in the program. One of her professors observed that in all of her coursework, Maya showed a superb ability to analyze, integrate, and critically evaluate material. She showed independence, perseverance, organizational skills, and interest in discovery. Another faculty member described her as one of the most diligent and accomplished students that I have had the opportunity to work with. Yet while achieving this level of excellence, she also made an effort to assist and support her peers. I had the opportunity to witness Ms. Gibbs support her classmates on more than one occasion. Clearly, she has an intense concern for the well-being of her peers. As the mother of 4 children, Maya is practiced in the art of looking out for others, whether fellow students or faculty. For example, she takes credit for persuading one professor at STM to remove mountains of paper that once covered almost every square inch of his office. She achieved this by sending him an urgent notice allegedly issued by the fire marshal. This clever prank succeeded where reasoned argument had previously failed and probably resulted in bringing the college back into compliance with the fire safety code. In the fall, Maya will begin a Master's of Education in the School and Counseling Psychology program offered by the Department of Educational Psychology at the University of Saskatchewan. She has received both a Canada Graduate Scholarship and a Dean Scholar Award to support her graduate research. Her career objective is to become a school psychologist registered with the Saskatchewan College of Psychologists. Eminent Chancellor, I am pleased to present the 2014 Miroslav Kolodi Memorial Academic Prize to Maya Gibb. Yes. The Thomas Dice 38 World War II Memorial Prize is awarded to a St. Thomas More College student or Newman Center member who has demonstrated all-round excellence or leadership and has enriched the life of STM or the Newman Center. It is my pleasure to present the prize to Philomena Ojukwu, who graduates today with a Bachelor of Arts in Political Studies. There are moments in the life of any institution of higher learning that are punctuated by students who exemplify the mission of that institution. Philomena is one such student. She has demonstrated exceptional leadership skills throughout her time at St. Thomas More College through her involvement with the STM Intercordia program, the St. Thomas More Student Union, the Service and Justice Project, Just Youth, and the Newman Center. She is a longtime volunteer at Switch, a student-run health clinic serving Saskatoon's core neighborhoods. One of Philomena's professors recalls working with her as a participant in the STM Intercordia program, an international service learning experience in which students live with and learn from a host community in the global south. In subsequent years, Philomena was invaluable to the functioning of that program, first as a volunteer alumna, offering support to new Intercordia students, and then in 2012 as a mentor for the program. She traveled with that year's cohort to Ecuador and supported them throughout their learning experience. A compassionate and thoughtful leader, she always considers ways to improve her abilities. One of her professors reports being most impressed by Philomena's profound sense of justice and fairness. Philomena also worked as a student mentor for the Service and Justice Project for 4 years, in which students volunteer in the community and reflect upon their experiences as a group. In reflection sessions, students address issues of social justice, charity, and advocacy through the lens of their respective disciplines. Philomena mentored students through their experiences and became known for striking a delicate balance between supporting and challenging her fellow students. As she graduates today, Philomena is poised to make a positive impact on any community she becomes a part of. Eminent Chancellor, I am pleased to present the 2014 Thomas Dice World War II Memorial Prize to Philomena Ojukwu. The Father Henry Carr Award is presented to a student who has shown leadership and enriched the life of St. Thomas More College. It is my pleasure to present the award to Mitchell Smith, who graduates today with a Bachelor of Arts in History with high honors. Mitchell came to the University of Saskatchewan to study history and was later drawn to Ukrainian studies. One of his professors describes Mitchell as an enthusiastic student with an infectious interest in the class. I could always rely on him to set the tone in classwork by giving 110% and thus making the activity engaging and fun for his classmates. Mitchell's contributions to class discussions on Slavic history, for example, were always thoughtful and insightful, especially given recent events in Ukraine. Another professor described Mitchell as a natural mentor. He demonstrated a strong commitment to community service learning and displayed pastoral sensitivity when dealing with controversial subject matter. Outside of the classroom, Mitchell is involved in his community as a sacristan at the Dormition of the Blessed Mother of God Parish in Saskatoon. For the past 3 years, he served as an assistant for the celebration of the Byzantine Divine Liturgy at STM. He has also been a student leader in STM's Knights of Columbus Council. In the fall, Mitchell will pursue a master's degree in history at the University of Saskatchewan and intends to write a thesis exploring the history of Orthodox Christianity in Alaska. Eminent Chancellor, I am pleased to present the 2014 Father Henry Carr Award to Mitchell Smith.
Eminent Chancellor, it's my privilege to present today the Governor General Silver Medal, and I would ask for Ivan Vendroff to come forward again, please. This young man is becoming very well known on this stage, so congratulations.
Thanks so much.
All right. I'm very pleased to be able to recognize Ivan Vendroff as the recipient of the 2014 Governor General's Silver Medal, recognizing his outstanding academic performance as an undergraduate student. He has been a recipient of numerous academic awards, and as we heard a few minutes ago, today he was also recognized as the recipient of the Earl of Bessborough Prize in Science. Over the last 4 years, Ivan has received the Chancellor Scholarship, 2 NSERC undergrad research awards, the Bhupinder Kaur Bazaran Memorial Scholarship, and the H.A. Ferns Memorial Prize. I think Dean Stoichev gave us a very excellent sense of Ivan's intellectual curiosity and how Ivan has embraced the opportunity to become educated in a broad array of disciplines, whether it be literature, history, philosophy, or mathematics. Ivan wants me to acknowledge his father, Sergei, who was the first person to awaken his curiosity and love of learning. And in particular, Ivan wants to thank his father for being a teacher, counsel, and friend throughout the years. Please join me in congratulating Ivan on this outstanding accomplishment and wish him the best as he continues his studies in the fall. I think we're going to see much more of Ivan in the future, so watch that name. His achievements are going to be absolutely astounding. Eminent Chancellor, it's also my privilege today to recognize John MacLeod as the recipient of the Governor-General's Gold Medal for 2014. Unfortunately, John is unable to join us today as he is completing the academic term at the College of Nanoscience and Technology, where he's teaching undergraduate physics classes and continuing his research of advanced materials. In his absence, though, I wanted to highlight some of his outstanding research. He is completed as a PhD candidate. He's used soft X-ray synchrotron, I'm a historian, not a scientist, radiation and computer simulations to study the electronic structure of several advanced materials. He ran synchrotron radiation experiments at the Advanced Light Source in Berkeley, California, and the Canadian Light Source here in Saskatoon. And his research has led him to propose a model which would enable hydrogen fuel to be produced from water using sunlight and the electronic properties of specific photocatalysts. He has been recognized nationally and internationally for his work holding the NSERC CGSD3 scholarships and authoring and co-authoring 23 peer-reviewed papers in his academic career, 18 of them as his PhD research. During these remarks, John has asked me to recognize his PhD supervisor, Alex Mauvais, and the other members of the U of S BEAM team. He was incredibly grateful to the collaborative environment that Professor Mauvais fostered, and he said his research would not have been successful without the team's help. Please join me in congratulating John MacLeod on this outstanding accomplishment.
Eminent Chancellor, Mr. President, platform participants, graduates, and guests. My name is Judy Buzowetsky, and I'm a proud alumna, earning my Bachelor of Science in Home Ec and Bachelor of Education in 1967. As a member of the University of Saskatchewan Alumni Association, it is my distinct pleasure to congratulate you, the class of 2014, and welcome each of you as our association's newest members. You made it. Your years of work have paid off. I know you feel like your work is done and you can breathe a sigh of relief. And indeed you should. Take a moment to soak it all in. Celebrate this moment. Although it feels like today is the end of your time as a member of the University of Saskatchewan community, it is really a new beginning. You will always be a member of the University of Saskatchewan and of the Alumni Association. You are students on campus for a relatively short time and alumni for a lifetime. Today, you join our alumni family, 140,000 strong and growing. You follow in the footsteps of accomplished U of S alumni like the Honorable John G. Diefenbaker, Canadian Prime Minister and father of the Canadian Charter of Rights and Freedoms. Henry Taube, recipient of the Nobel Prize in Chemistry. Nan McKay, the first Métis and the first Aboriginal woman to graduate from the University of Saskatchewan nearly 100 years ago. The late Honorable Sylvia Fedorik, pioneer of cobalt-60 radiation treatment for cancer. Guy Vanderhaeghe, winner of 2 Governor General Awards for his writing. I could go on and on naming our alumni who are leaders in business, public policy and public service, health, crop and animal science, the arts, sport and athletics, virtually every field and profession imaginable. But you will not only follow into the footsteps of these distinguished men and women, you will blaze a new path. Take a look around you and remember the faces you see here today. Who do you see? The faculty who have inspired you and led you on, classmates and colleagues. Remember these faces and names, those you have heard today and seen in the program. Yours are the names of accomplished alumni that will be read from a stage like this one for generations. You, the generation that is experiencing change at an unprecedented and ever-accelerating rate, will take all that you have learned, your knowledge, your experiences, your relationships, to take on challenges we can't yet imagine, to help build vibrant communities. Because of your time at the University of Saskatchewan, you have all the tools, knowledge, skills, and abilities to think critically, solve problems, create solutions, discover the unknown. Take one more look around you, so when you hear the accomplishments of your fellow alumni, you can say, hey, I know her or him. He or she is one of us. She or he are a alumna or alumni. And you will serve as inspiration for each other to step into the spotlight and boldly share your own achievements as University of Saskatchewan alumni. Congratulations to each and every one of our graduates, and welcome to the University of Saskatchewan Alumni Association.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Blaine Favel, and I'm the 14th Chancellor of the University of Saskatchewan. I'm very proud to address you this morning. I'd like to acknowledge Mr. King, his beautiful remarks this morning, and all of the platform guests, President Barnhart, graduates, parents, late friends. I've got a unique perspective on convocation because I get to shake the hands of the graduates, and in their eyes you see a range of emotions. I saw tears of joy, I saw happiness, I saw, give me my degree, I'm going to get out of here as quick as I can. But so I won't keep you very long with my remarks. But that was just a beautiful range of emotion, beautiful graduates. We're very proud of you. I'm Plains Cree. I grew up in the Poundmaker Cree Nation. And I received my Bachelor of Education degree here in 1987. It was my first degree, and always touched by the incorporation of my people's heritage and our culture and our teachings. And one amongst my people, we are musical. We sing. We express ourselves through songs. We have many, many beautiful songs. We have songs for warriors, for our veterans. We have songs for prayer and thanksgiving. But of all of our songs, I was thinking as I listened to the drum group, the most beautiful song that we share with anyone is the honor song. The honor song is a song of love, actually. It's a song of respect. It's a song of pride, and it's a song of honor. And you may not have understood this when they were singing, but that song was sung for you, for the graduates. It captures the sentiments that we have on the platform, the pride and the joy that we have for you, and an extension, the pride and joy that your families share with you. So congratulations as you move on with your lives, your degrees, fresh in hand, and your journey about to start. I'd like to, before I let you go this morning, I'd like to thank a few people that make convocation happen. It's a very challenging undertaking, as the graduates can see from the cattle call and the moving you around in the backstage, but a number of people are responsible for making this happen, so it's my pleasure to acknowledge them. I'd like to acknowledge first, and please hold your applause to the very end, Darren Olerking and the University Wind Orchestra. They always do a remarkable job. Our sign language interpreter, Ann Websdale. Thank you, Ann. Our vocalist, Katya Hartova. Our traditional knowledge keeper, Robert Badger. The drum group, all tribe singers, and Michael McLean, our university chaplain, who performed our invocation this morning. And last but not least, Daniel Rudoulet, who's the convocation coordinator. Congratulations to all of our team for making this convocation a success. So as we let you go today, one of the functions I have is and the graduates will have heard me say, I admit you, and after you say I admit you about 400 times, I think near the end I was saying, I miss you, as my tongue was tripping over itself, but we really will miss you, and I wish you the very best of success. Remember us at the University of Saskatchewan. We're very proud of you. You're always welcome back. There's 141,000 alumni, of which I'm proud to be one, and welcome you to our family. Thank you.
Thank you.